Hello everyone, here we are for the Same-Sex Wednesday. These items are from Barbara. Nice sticky envelope there. Look, she painted the envelope, isn't that cool? So here's what we got. We have this little flower, and we have a little note in here what we have. So let's go off the list. So we have a paper with buildings on it, which blew my mind when I opened it. Is that not the coolest ever? A notepad. You've got this, 2 little sheets of that. Some washi tape, which was in the little envelope, and then the little envelope. And a Shannon Green 5-pointed flower, which we just had. And a note card with a photo on it. So let's get started. I have to be honest and tell y'all that this is so stinking cool. It's like I might not use all 6. Yeah, I will. But man, this is so cool. So just as a review, we had this one with the library card pocket. This one with the drawing a total blank flashcard. And then we had this one. And this is probably my favorite, and it's frou-frou, and that's kind of weird, but that is one of my favorite. And this is our number 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I messed them up and not going to be in order, so I had to number them. I did my little pencil marks. So I probably should cover this, and because this coloring goes absolutely perfect with this flower, all of this, we're going to leave that little edge open, and I am going to put the paper on here as a background. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and mark this with a pencil, which is one of the hardest things for me to find in my studio, is a plain old pencil. And we'll trim that off. And oh, look, that's on painting paper too, so that's even usable. How fun is that? So, make sure we're going the right direction, which is always a good thing. So since I'm going to have a little bit that's left, I have to determine, do I want to cut it off here or cut it off up here? Okay, we'll go there, since I already drew the line anyway. This paper feels kind of like a handmade or a mulberry type paper, but it's so cool. I'd like to find that in a big sheet. But I can tell you right now, next Same-Sex Wednesday, we're using bigger pages. That's all I got to say about that one. So let's go ahead and put some glue on this puppy and get her glued down. Always double check, because I know my luck. So I'm going to put that down. Not worrying about this little bit here because it'll be in the seam somehow. I haven't figured out how exactly. But I love the way this coordinates with what I'm going to do here with this flower. So I always tend to make a pocket, and I have the envelope here, which would make a great little pocket. But I really like this, and because it's so big, let's trim this down just a little bit. Paper trimmer. Got time for a new blade. I would trim the top too, but I'm going to have it be a flip and your notes inside. And I'm going to put this as the inside. So I like that right there. I'm going to glue this down. And I'm just gluing the top part down because maybe I want to write something on this and then come back and write more in here. Or maybe there's something else I'm going to put under there. I don't know. You never know until you get there what you're going to do. So I think we'll do that. So this one's taken care of because I've used the other one of that. And I've used the card, so the envelope is not needed, even though it's sealed shut. But you know, envelopes are envelopes. They work for everything. So we have this big, pretty flower here. This is pretty. But my page is pretty small, too. Oh, I'm thinking. And then we can do the washi tape wherever. And I think this might just be its own little entity right there. I like this. It's really simple, but I think it'll be fun. So let's go ahead with this idea, because we can always change it, move things, change things, add ink, add stamping, all kinds of goodies we could do. So we're going to do this. I'm going to fold that so I make sure that it's not on the fold. So there's our secret compartment, and I'm going to, hopefully, I've got a punch that is going to fit. They're all so big. Yeah, this one will never fit, so I guess we won't. I wanted to make it easier to get in there, so let's just do it with our scissors. We don't have to have a circle. It's our page. We're going to do a triangle. So now you can get in there and eat much easier. So we have that. And then we're going to glue this onto here. So we've got that. And then this is going to be partially on that and the page. Or do we want it like that? No, I think I like this. And I think I like a little bit of an angle there. And then we can washi this puppy up. So let's get this glued down. Oh, this might be my fastest one ever. They just, as they came out of the package, they told me what they wanted to do. Oh, got to remember that spine part. So we got to get this to slide over just a little bit. Me and washi tape, me and any kind of tape, finding the ends is always the hard part. So maybe y'all won't even get to see me do the washi tape. Oh, there's one end. Oh, and it's numbers. Who doesn't like numbers? Okay. This might be worse than watching paint dries. Watching Jean find the end of the tape. There we go. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I actually like it when my tape doesn't tear off straight. I think it's just a cooler look. I don't know why. No, I didn't get that one off very good at all, but that's okay. I think I'm going to just continue to use it like that. Just little bits, and I think it's really cool. Oh, that one's not going the direction I want it to go. It's a little too crooked. I'll probably have to go back and glue all this down anyway. Me and washi tape don't always get along. I think I said that once. I may have to just take my little knife in here and cut this off like this. Still got to find the ends though, don't I? That wasn't too bright. Oh, I did find one end, the starting end, which doesn't give me a very big piece, but that's okay. It's all right. It's a perfect piece to go right there with that ribbon. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So let's put some glue on our flower. This is a tissue-y paper kind of thing, or deli paper. Really, really thin. Ooh, I like that. We need some of this color. If I could just get it apart. I'm sure people are yelling at me. This is how you do that. Okay, we're just going to not worry about that. We're going to work on getting some more of this music notes. And I keep tearing it in little pieces. There we go. That looks really cool. We're going to put this bit right there because I want it to hang off. And this little bit right up here because there's not much of it, but it's just enough to get that cool messy look that I was wanting. Because all these will peek out on the edges. And I just love that. And I love the numbers. Okay, so I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That was pretty easy. This one was quite fun. But there's one more little thing I want to do. So I'm going to pause it while I grab that. Okay, I grabbed my colored pencils. And while I was doing that, I got the tape apart and I put a little bit right here. Kind of pulls all those colors. And just added a little bit here and there just to frou-frou it up a little bit. So here's what I wanted to do. Because of the colors all through here, I'm going to add a little bit on this paper. So I'll color a little bit of yellow. It brings out the yellow there. And not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do hit and miss parts of it. Like we'll do this building in pink. But of course, we're not going to do the windows. We're just going to do this part. And let's do a little bit over here. There's a roof line. And so we've got pink in 1, 2 places. Let's put it right down here. Just a little bit. Let's put this more yellow. Let's do that right here. And this door. Oh, I already had 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, that's okay. That makes the 5. So let's try this green. We've got 2 shades of green here, and I don't know how many shades of green in there. So I got a couple of different greens. Just to add a little extra color in here. Tie it all together. So I think I'm really happy with this. One more thing. It just needs one more thing. Because it's numbers. Come on, I had you started once. Well, pooey. We'll just cheat and do that. And I'm sure I'll find an end somewhere. I'll show you what I did when I couldn't get it off. On the fold, it's got a little bit of a bubble there. So I put my stylus in there and then just slid it down. And it seemed to help me separate it. Good sticky tape, let me tell you. So I think we just need a little bit of a number right there. Perfect. I really, really like this. I didn't add any orange like this orange because I just didn't find the right one that I thought would blend well. So got a little bit of all the colors and then all of our secret information in there. So that's the end of this same 6 Wednesday. And thank you, Barbara. This one was fun. These are not my normal colors, so this was pretty cool. I'll see y'all next month.